All right, we are ready for our Farming Simulator live stream, starting a brand new series today. Let me get everything turned on here. We're loading up the map here at the moment, so I'll just go here, and we'll just wait for the map to load here in a minute. We're going to be playing on Silverrun Forest, trying out some lumber for the first time ever. Never done lumber. This might not go well, but that's okay. I'm not too afraid of making mistakes with the lumber. So if you're watching this because you want to see, a how-to video of playing lumber, this is not the video for you, other than the fact that I will be learning how to do lumber. So I guess if you are willing to learn along with somebody who's going to probably make a lot of mistakes, then I guess maybe this is the video for you. Depends on how you look at it. But I know some people, it's weird. People complain about silly things on YouTube. And there's people that complain about, brand new. I could be 5 minutes into Farming Simulator. It's never been played before. And they're like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to play this game. It's like, I've been playing for 5 minutes, guys. Nobody knows how to play this game. So, yeah, people are weird. So hopefully people, you've been warned. I do not know how to do lumber. I will be learning how to do lumber. Presumably, if you watch the entire series, you will also learn how to do lumber, because that is my goal as well. So, okay, so I'm loaded back in. Let's get the video going. There we go. I'd like to say hello, and I'm so sorry that I'm not a member, and hope one day I can be. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Double A Trucking, you are a supporter even just by being here. So don't worry about becoming a member. Please do not do anything that will put you in a hard place. Do not worry about me in that context. But if you ever do, if you ever can, then obviously I do say thank you about that, but just make sure you're not hurting yourself in any way. It is not worth it. Let's put it that way. But yeah. Oh, and hey, Jackson Football. I don't know when that hi came through, but I see that now. So hello. I just put it on Farm Manager mode for now, because really this is just supposed to be kind of having some fun with lumber, and we're not really going to be overthinking this too much. And it's not even really about making a lot of money. That's not really the point of this. The point of this actually is, let me go to the map, and I will show you the point of this save. Where's my look for? There we go. Is to come down here. Is it over here? I think I showed this at the end of last live stream. Come visit over here. There is a roller coaster you can build, and you can see it's partially built, kind of very barely there. And that's just going to be my goal, is to build a roller coaster. I have no idea what all really goes into this. Where's the thing? There we go. Here's the thing. If we look over here, you can see in the bottom right hand corner, we need 6,000. This is just for the next step. I don't know how many steps there are. We need 6,000 liters of wood beams, some liters of planks long, metal floor tiles, and staircase railing. So obviously, if we go into the list here, we should see most of the stuff in here, I would assume. There's planks. There is planks long. There's staircase railing. I think it says something like floor tiles needs to be in there. So all these different things that we need, we're going to be providing to this. And I'm assuming there's more than one step. Maybe there's only one step. I actually don't know. Obviously, there's some metal that needs to be required. Metal we have to actually get from a special location on the map. Up. Where am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Up here. Where is it? It's up on the hill. Yeah, right up here. There's metal that we can get. There's a mine shaft. So I believe that's the best way to get metal. Again, I'm just basing off of like the little bit I saw. So we're going to kind of learn together, and we're going to see where this goes. Presumably, we actually have to buy some sort of lumber, like sawmill or something like that. Maybe not the sawmill itself. Maybe some sort of there's a shingle factory over here. Do we have to? No, that's not shingles. We need the floors and stuff like that. Where would we get that? Wood turner, furniture factory. I genuinely, like I said, I'm coming into this as blind as can be. So you guys are gonna. There's a flooring factory. Let's go visit the flooring factory. Is this something we can buy? This thing behind us, is this the flooring factory? Yeah, so this is the flooring factory for 110,000 bucks. So we will definitely need to get some flooring, presumably. And again, this is all completely new to me. And kind of exciting, but also kind of like, we'll see how it goes. Let me go look at the production facilities they actually have on here. Do they actually have those others, individual ones listed in here? There's carpentry, which we see can get us a couple things. There's the barrel factory. There's the furniture factory. I don't think we need any of that. There's the flooring factory right there. So it needs lumber of some sort, and it'll output floors. And presumably we could just build our own, right? Like, we don't actually have to get the one on the map if we don't want to. We could build our own. There's the iron furnace. We can even put our own mine shaft on here. Really? Really? There's the shingle. I don't think we need the shingles right now. We do need the wood turner for the railings. So we saw that. There's the sawmill, which will get us the planks and things. Presumably the sawmill is one of the first things we will start with. That's my assumption, at least. Let me look at... Can we just plop this mine shaft anywhere? Looks like we could. So we could literally just get iron anywhere. But we don't really need to, right? We could have some fun with the one on the map. Although it is pretty far away. It would be a little bit of a drive every single time we have to pick up stuff. What do we got over here? We got a rural farm. I actually kind of want to just visit this. It's pretty cool. Just a little farm that has stuff up here. I like this map. This map is very cool. Obviously, there's only like 3 fields on this map right now. Presumably, you could clear out some forest and put some more fields down if you wanted to. But primarily, this is for a forestry map. What do we got up here? We got the container warehouse. It actually connects to Elm Creek. Awesome. One of our favorite maps. We just left Elm Creek. Apparently, we just hopped on the train and came down here. This is how we got here, guys. Old sawmill. Is this... There was another sawmill down here, right? We had 2 sawmills. There's a Silverrun market. Yeah, there's this sawmill. So this sawmill presumably is where we will get planks and stuff. Can we buy this one? I don't see the buy option here. We can sell wood directly here. And unless I'm blind, we might have to build our own sawmill somewhere. I might be blind, but I don't see it. There's an easy way to deter. There's so many things on this map. This has a lot of production. There's more production facilities on this map than I think we've ever spent on any other map. Arts. Is there like a sawmill we can actually buy ourselves? Presumably we would need one at some point. There's a hotel. That's kind of cool. What do we do at the hotel? We just sell goods? Pretty cool. Maybe we can stay at the hotel. We don't have to buy our house. Let me check out this old sawmill up here. A gas station. Really? The Waffle Hut? I love it. I like waffles. Waffles are great. Yeah, this is where we're going to eat every day. We're going to eat lots of waffles. Old sawmill. Okay, this one looks like we can buy this one. Okay. So we can buy the old sawmill, but unless I just missed it, we cannot buy the new sawmill. So we will have to... and presumably, like I said, the sawmill is probably going to be the first thing we need to buy. I love this layout though. This is pretty cool. Ooh, sawmills. So we can put your cut trees into the water here. Oh, you can put them into the water? Interesting. Sell them to the old sawmill. If they're shorter than 1.5 meters, they'll be made into wood chips instead. If you own a sawmill, you can use it as a production point. To sell the old sawmill again, okay, obviously we know that. Throw smaller trees and branches into this machine. We can throw them into the... Okay, that makes sense. To produce more wood chips than usual. That's helpful. The southern sawmill cannot... Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad it's there. Southern sawmill cannot be purchased by anyone. You can sell your wood here. To get the finished product, you can purchase them for a small fee. Ah. And then there's the roller coaster. The roller coaster is a big project of the town of Silverrun Forest and therefore cannot be purchased. The construction requires prefab walls, metals, floor tiles, long planks, blah, 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 blah. Barrels actually even as well. Deliver these resources to the roller coaster, start building it. Once the construction is completed, be sure to book rides. Looks like we can ride that. There's a boatyard. It can be purchased. Next, if there's no owner, it acts as a normal selling station. If you're the owner, you be sure to bring your captain's hat. The boatyard requires wooden beams, planks, floor tiles, blah, 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 blah. Once it's finished and launched, the owner of the boatyard gets paid. If another farm owns the boat, okay. Wow. Then there's the mine shaft. We know we're going to need the mine shaft. Will help you expand your production chain. The mine is working permanently and cannot be purchased. So it cannot be purchased. Iron ore is collected in a heap next to it that everyone has access to. So everyone has access to the mine shaft. Got it. But we can build it. We can buy our own mine shaft, apparently. The iron ore can be refined further at an iron furnace. This produces metal, which can be used for other productions. Wow. There's a lot to this, guys. There's a lot to this. There is a new mission type, the Deadwood mission. The owner of this forest will hire you to cut down dead trees on their land. Once the mission accepts an area where you can find the dead trees will be marked on the map. Furthermore, the specific trees are marked with an exclamation mark. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you know which ones are the correct ones. Be careful not to cut down any unmarked trees, otherwise you will be penalized. Once you cut down a mission tree, you can sell it to earn some additional money. Make sure to sell all trees before collecting your mission reward, as the forest owner will take care of this otherwise. A second new mission type is the transport mission. You are hired to transport felled trees to the southern sawmill. The pickup points can be anywhere on the map. Be careful not to deliver them to the wrong destination. And then finally, there are rock removal missions, where it's your task to destroy marked rocks in a specific area. For this, you will require a hydraulic breaker, which we saw. Attachment for a skid steer loader. Watch out to only destroy the marked boulders as you receive a penalty. Okay, wow. There is a lot to this. Yeah. All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. Where do we start? Well, we need to start with some land to get some lumber, I would assume. Unless we just want to get lumber from contracts initially. That could be a deal. Let's see the contracts real quick. See what kind of ones we have. We have a deadwood. It's not that much. I mean, it only asks for cutting down a few. And we have some fertilizing, which, I don't know that we're ever going to touch the farming stuff. We might just focus strictly on lumber stuff for this run. But anyway, presumably, yeah, we're only going to get 2,200 bucks for this, but presumably we'll get some lumber to sell as well. Speaking of our financial situation, one thing I do want to do is, okay, we have no loan. Good. So we just start with 1.5 million bucks with no loan. All right, fair enough. Like I said, I am starting on the farm manager mode, which is the middle of the ground road, not the start from scratch, just because I have no idea what I'm doing. Although in retrospect, maybe I should have started with that, because it feels like 1.5 mil is a little excessive. Hey, train. Is this the same train we see on Elm Creek? No, it's actually a different train. This one's purely like lumber focused. There's no grain or anything like that on that one. Interesting. All right. We need to buy some stuff. Well, we definitely need to buy this. We need the lumber mill. So, where's the where was the buy point? Let me actually navigate back to the point, because it was right next to where we started. There we go. So we definitely need the lumber mill. No, the sawmill. Sorry. What else did we need? I mean, that'll at least get us lumber. And presumably we need the flooring factory. And we might just start with that. What's the first thing on this list that we need? Wood beams and planks. And so with the lumber mill, we can make wood beams and planks, correct? Or was that... Did I misunderstand what we can make here? Actually, yeah. We can make wood planks and wood beams and wood planks long. So we need all three of those. So we just need to drop off wood. We see what the recipe is. So we need wood, which just needs trees. We need wood planks, which just needs trees. And we need wood beams, which just needs trees. Well, wood, effectively. So, all right, we'll get all that going. And I guess we need to buy some equipment. We need to buy some land. What am I saying? We need to get us some land, probably preferably nearby. And we got 6 over here. 17 looks pretty nice. I mean, any of these would be fine, right? I feel like 17 has a much wider open area down here. And it's obviously any of these are close. 5 is pretty good too. There are a lot of closest there. It's just right connected up. I don't know. I kind of like 17 with a little pond in the middle. Let's grab 17. And we can always grab more if we need it later. So we're going to grab this. And so now we need a way to cut the trees, and we need a way to haul the trees. And again, I'm learning as we go. I've done a little bit. I did like a tiny, like 10 minutes of lumber back on FS19 one time. And so I haven't touched it since. Shoo. We got forestry machines here. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. I mean, we're going to need something like this, right? That can cut down the trees and then strip them. I believe this does both. What other options do we have for that? This machine can also cut down trees. Yeah, so that can cut down trees. Obviously, we got some haulers. This one can just transport. This one can cut down. Anything for, I was going to say, let's go look at the platinum expansion. Anything that's on that platinum expansion, it would be kind of fun and different. I do know we do also have those containers, right? That we can pack up and can sell stuff that way. But we're not going to be selling as much as we're going to be trying to produce things. Although I guess we have to sell some things or else we're not going to make any money. Skidder is used to pull the logs out of the forest. Makes sense. Feller buncher is used to cut trees down. It can cut multiple trees and unload them at once. So it just cuts them and stacks them all up. I'm assuming you're going to want something that can strip them, though. This machine can cut down trees as well, but I don't know that this one strips the branches off the same way as some of these other things. I don't know. Let's go for one of these things. For reasons. This one's a little bit cheaper. Probably a little bit slower. Safety framed. I mean, safety first, right? What do we got here? This one is... Oh, that's cool. We can really make the tires all nice. And this one also has a safety frame or not. I mean, I was probably going to go for the cheaper one because I don't think I see one or the other one being massively better. Oh, I see the width, or is that the width? Down there in the bottom right of the logs that we can do. 65 centimeter versus 70 centimeter. No idea the difference. We're probably going to need something to haul these vehicles around. These things are not going to be very fast. 12 miles an hour. Probably need some sort of flatbed can pull these things around. I do have the lease to own mod turned on. Just quality of life more than anything. I don't know. Let's go for this dude. If we find out it's not good, then we can always return it. So we're going to grab you. And then we need to grab something to haul the logs, or yeah, probably just something to haul the logs. So got this Volvo, really small tractor, but it's kind of cool. This vehicle can also transport. How does this thing transport logs? Does it expand or something? No, surely not. This one looks like we can at least put some decent length logs on there. Compared to, I don't know, something like one of these might be okay though as well. Looks like this would get longer, right? Like these can expand in length a little bit, maybe not that one. We just go for the little cheap Volvo, just because it's part of the Platinum expansion. Why not? One might regret it. Let's try this thing. And then last but not least, let's get some sort of way to transport these things. Now that Volvo, I think, will be a little bit quicker, right? This thing can go... No, actually, that thing can only go 12 miles an hour as well. So we do need some sort of semi-truck that can pull some stuff around. I know we've got these other Platinum expansion ones here. I mean, we might as well stick with some sort of Volvo type stuff. Let's grab you. That looks like that'll be able to pull some good stuff. Oh, wow. Actually get a long bed here, or long, I don't know, I think I like the regular one. Beacon, I don't care. Mirrors, I mean we're out in the long logging area. I don't know that we care about mirrors on the front there. Sunshade, I don't care about that. Horn, yeah, we'll leave the horn on. Antenna, sure. Arrow parts, I don't think we're gonna need arrow parts. Main color. Let's leave it black. That's fine with me. And we'll grab you. And then let's see if we can get us some sort of flatbed. Start hauling our stuff around. Which would be under low loaders, right? I mean, something like that, maybe. Oh, that one's pretty long. Okay, let's go with this one on the end here. I don't know if I like the red. The red's a little bit, let's go black. Just keep it black, keep it simple. All right, let's go with this. Might all blow up on my face and not work. We're gonna try it. Let's go jump on you. Let's go grab you first. Turn down the volume a smidge. And let's connect up. Pull you out a little bit, just easier to get back there. Oh, does this thing have... Does this thing not have a... Well, how do you load up? Am I missing something? Oh, we can actually make it wider. That's really cool. Unfold it. There we go. Oh, I see the thing back in the back now. I don't know. Do we need it to be... I don't know that we need it to be wider. These things are not that wide. think we're going to load you up first, because I think that front bit can go onto the back there. Although you actually do look a little wider, maybe? Oh, this one actually might not work. Can't tell if that's... we're kind of just barely... Nope, not quite. Nope, not quite. Alright, let me back off and get it wider. I didn't realize how wide this thing was. Alright, let's grab... Let's make it wider. I mean, it's not going to help the ramp, but at least it will help us once we get on there, which I think we can get on there just barely. A little hard. I think we can just barely stick a little bit of each side onto that. Where I probably need the steering wheel instead of the controller. A little more precision here. Alright, we got the front up. Back's not going to be quite proper right there. Come on back. Alright, we made it up. So let me pick that front bit up. Or however. How do I'm doing it backwards? I don't want to extend it. And this is the part that's going to be comedic, guys. You're going to have to accept that I'm going to make stupid things with the arms here because I am not used to how these things work. Okay, there we go. That's what I was wanting to do. And I want to turn it back. And we're going to push forward. Actually, I don't think we're not going to be able to get the other thing on the back anyway. This thing's much bigger than I expected. So we'll just... Can we pull this thing back now? How do we do that? There we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to figure it out. We'll become a natural in no time. No, I don't want to, like, lift the thing up. I just want to lock it in there. I just want to set it there. Okay, there we go. We're on here. Somehow. We're technically there. I'm off center, but who cares? I'm sure it's fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. What is that? Oh, I could have made the ramp. How is moving the ramp and making it wider making you fall off? That doesn't make any sense. Why is it wiggling when I move the ramp back there? Well. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, we have to redo this because I did not realize this thing got longer. What? Okay. What's the purpose of that? If there's no additional, like, width to drive up on, how is that going to help me? Yeah, I don't know how that's going to help me. Alright, well, we're going to have to redo you, because now we actually have a width that we can drive up there, though, so thankfully. I need circus music. I need, like, some sort of clown circus music. Really don't like the way this thing bends in the middle. But this is much better. There we go, much better. Let's just center you up better this time. Alright, cool. We did it. Way less effort that time. Apparently when you know how your equipment works, you can actually do stuff. And let's lock you in this time. Presumably that now locks you down. And let's hold that up and we can take you to our place. Where are we? We are way down here. Is this us? We're going to have to come up this highway and just go right up to our... We'll probably just bring you to the sawmill for now, and then we'll come back and get the other thing. If I don't look at the thing on the back, I won't care if it falls off. Farm Sim 25, pre-order now. Actually, I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I think I saw somewhere... Is it going to be a Game Pass, day one Game Pass? I already pay for Game Pass. That would be a really nice way for me to just save some money. I probably should look to see if I'm about to knock this thing off back here. With my aggressive turning. Alright, our goal for tonight's stream is to cut down a tree. If we can cut down a tree, I would have considered this a success. I'm kidding. Well, I'm hoping we drop down more than one tree. Farm Sim 25, pre-order now. I love the water. It's cool. What's that in the middle of the... What is this over here? Is that a collectible? Is that a fish? Oh, that's cool. Hey, we got us a collectible. How much would we give for that? 50,000 bucks! Okay, well, that's... Alright, fine. If we say we'll collect them just because I don't care. This is not a money run. This is just to have fun and do silly things run. I mean, I'm not going to try to, like, ignore money. Like, we're gonna still try to earn a little bit of money, but for the most part, I'm not as worried about the money. Actually, I probably should just take this to our plot of chopped forest to chop, which would be, I guess we probably could have cut back there, but I guess I can cut back over here. So yeah, we'll just come down this way. That works. Oh, wow. We're going to be able to go through this water here? Is this low enough? This feels dangerous. This feels really bad. This is a really bad idea. Okay, no, we're fine. Hey, we got trees. Some of these trees are tiny. But we've got trees. So, I'm going to put you there. Oh, actually, I need to lower the thing in the back. Unfold. And then we're gonna hopefully... Oh, I need to actually probably unhook. Probably good to unfasten the belts. Heard that's a good idea. And we're gonna back you up. Probably not successful. Oh, you know what? It doesn't actually automatically put it in the outer section, outer spots here. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. There we go. I have start-stop turned on right now for the engines. I don't know if I like that, actually. It's not hurting anything right now, but I might change it at some point. Alright, so we got our cutter, I think. We'll find out if that's actually going to work for us. Let's fold you back up. And let's get you back over to pick up the other thing. How many logs do we have to cut for this roller coaster? 1,000 logs. Probably. It would not surprise me if it's something crazy like that. So I was going to play a little bit of the Farm Sim Kids game on the channel. Had been looking at it and was thinking about doing that. Problem with it is I have learned that it is for like the Switch. It is touchpad only. Like you can only touch the screen. You can't use the controllers. And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't want to play a game where I can only just touch the screen. So doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just doesn't feel like it's an appropriate game for the context of the channel like I wanted it to be. So I don't know that I'll actually ever play it, unfortunately. And how wide is this one? This one looks like a normal width, right? Probably not, actually. Let's widen you out just to make sure we're good. This thing's so tiny. I have a feeling we load this thing down with logs. This bad boy is going to be, pretty struggling pretty hard. If it is, we'll just get a bigger one. Looks like we probably do want to bring the things in a little bit. I don't know if we need them all the way, though. Can I see? Probably something like that. Probably good. I think we can make that work. Alright, cool. We are there. Let's lock you down, fold up. Let's go. Heavy car. You know what? I might actually, now that I think about it, we don't have very far to go with the logs right now. But if we do get to a point later where we have a further distance to go with the logs, we're probably going to want to get a faster log hauler, if you will, right? Can't you... We can actually just get a... I mean, we can use this to collect them, but we can just get a log trailer, right? Yeah, we can just get us a nice timber runner or something like that. That's probably a pretty decent idea. What is that? Our yard? Oh, it's another yarder. Okay. Yeah, we can get any of these, like, timber hauling thingamajiggers. And we could have done this with tractors and stuff, I think, right? So, we didn't have to get the big old equipment. But our thing's close by. So I think we're going to be fine here. If you were hoping to see some actual farming, I have tons of farming content on the channel. So definitely plenty for you to see if you haven't watched it all already. If you have watched it all, well, just be patient. When Farm Sim 25 comes out, I guarantee you we'll be doing farming again. Come over this way for a second. Let me just unload you here. Unfold. We can get off that way. Perfect. Oh, I need a... I guess I can... Oh, you have your own tension builds. I was like, can I unfasten from here? Yes, technically, but not the right one. Sorry, there we go. Let's get you off of here now. All right, there we go. And let's get you, we're just gonna put you over at the lumber mill just to kind of have you stored away for a bit. Probably need some sort of flatbed thing anyway. Oh, this is a train. Some sort of flatbed, something or another, to be able to haul all the planks and stuff once they're actually been made. Guess this thing on the backside is what we pop little tiny trees into. I'm just going to park you back over here out of the way. For now. Presumably we own all of this, so should be good. All right, let's get cutting. I mean, we're going to start with this tree literally right here in front of us. I have no idea how this is going to go. Step 1, figure it out. Okay, so tree harvester is on now. Cut length, we can change the cut length. Is there a specific cut length we need for these things? Do we even know? I'm pretty sure, like, we need some... We don't want to make it too small, I would imagine. But I don't know what the cut length... What's the longest cut length we can go? Wow, we can go pretty long. Does the little hauler thing have a specified cut length limit? It doesn't say anything about a limit, so... I don't know. I mean, presumably too long would be not usable. Trying to think in my head, trying to do some conversions here. How long is 15 meters? Let's go, I don't know, let's try 12 and see what that does. That might be too long, that might be too short, I don't know. And we need to tilt, we can tilt the head. Oh wow. That actually lets us pick stuff up, presumably. Align harvester to target tree. It's automatic? Okay. Oh, that's a very long tree. So presumably we have a tree now. And now, what do we do with it? Now we strip the stuff. And it cuts it into a log. Okay, we just actually kind of hit ourselves with that, but that's alright. So now we got 2 logs. I mean, I could have pivoted a little bit better, but a lot of that was automated. That was awesome. Alright, so step 1. Let's bring you over and let's see if you can pick those logs up now. That was actually way easier than I thought it was going to be. The fact that it has like some sort of auto-targeting was highly unexpected. Oh, these are really long for this thing. Does this thing not expand at all? It feels weird that it wouldn't expand at all, unless... Yeah. I mean, these are obviously way too long for this thing. I mean, presumably I could still stick them in there and strap them down, but they're going to be way too long. I need to open the claws, spin it a little bit. Probably need to grab it from a little bit further up this way. Yeah, this is going to be way too short for this thing. I mean, I could get the chainsaw out and cut this log in half, right? And it'll be, what, a 6-meter log? So it's not like I can't work with this. No, I didn't quite have it. It's the claw game at the carnival or something. I did not quite have it lined up properly. Okay. Alright. This is the part where you guys are going to have to bear with me being really bad. What am I doing wrong here? I thought I just had it down there for a second. This is so bad. Oh, it's like when I go down, it like bounces back up for a second. Weird. That actually extends it out a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to grab this one. Am I just at a wrong angle, or am I just... I'm probably doing it wrong. Yeah, there's just... no, there's no way I'm grabbing that. I think this little thingy majigger is just going to be not quite what we're looking for in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it just doesn't go down far enough. I think I'm proving that to myself. Unless I can stretch it out further. Really can't. Alright, let me, what can we do here? I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm just dumb. This one actually says a length on it. Length 5.5 meters. Is that the length of the logs? Length 6 meters. 6 meters. I don't know if that's the length of the logs or what that is. Length 6.5. I don't know. That's gotta be something else, presumably, right? Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I don't think it's anything important. Okay. And these, we could grab a log picker, like an actual just log picker, and just grab a separate trailer. That might be a better setup for us, right? I think that's gonna be a better setup. So I'm actually gonna just return you. And again, somebody can probably tell me there's a way to use this thing, but it's okay. I like the idea of just grabbing a better one. So we'll just return you, no harm, no foul. And we'll probably just grab an actual trailer, like an actual forestry trailer. We'll come over here, we'll grab one of the platinum expansion ones, because why not? Yeah, 13 meters. Okay, we just cut 12-meter logs. Those 12-meter logs should fit in this. If I'm reading that properly. Or maybe I'm just dumb, which is very possible. I have no idea which of these designs or anything I care about. Spare wheel. Sure. Orange, sure. Okay, everything else looks okay. Let's grab this. And then we're going to grab an actual picker that looks better. Probably one of these Volvos here. Oh, you can actually get a processor head too. Okay. So we can actually have one of these types of machines that does everything. Well, I'm okay with the one we got for now. It's not causing a problem for sure. I mean, we got to go with tinted windows for reasons. Yeah, something like this looks like it'll be okay. We'll have to bring this back over. And yeah, let's grab you. We'll have to haul you over with the truck. Did I mention that it's going to be a little slow getting started as I learn what in the world is going on? But we have cut a tree, so I'm excited about that. We just got to pick it up so we can carry it somewhere. Part of me says grab a second semi so we can have one for hauling trees, one for hauling equipment, but I think once we get the equipment over there, we won't need the low loader really that much anymore. I just realized it's going at speed 5. I mean, it's not a big deal because we don't really care about the days that much right in this. I mean, the context of this game, the months and days are not going to be that relevant. Although I'm assuming the trees will regrow, or is there some concept of them regrowing, or do we have to replant them? I actually do not know how that actually works. I know that you can plant trees on a field. Like actual saplings and stuff. Let's see. We want to unload or unfold. But I don't exactly know how it works in the context of trees in a forest. I believe we're going to need to widen you. Pretty wide it looks like. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. And then let's make sure we got the... Not that, sorry. I want that widened out. Okay. Can't really see where I'm going. Need a spotter. Alright, we're only going to be able to carry one thing at a time anyway, so just drop you down. And we'll lock you up. And fold up. Cool, let's go. Should definitely be a better setup for us, I think. Before I put the low loader trailer away, I'll make sure that this thing can actually pick up what we need to pick up. Hey, excuse me. I had the right of way. Ooh, bit of a wide load. Are we able to get through there? Yeah, we're good. A bit of a hill. You got this, buddy. I love that creek going through there. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a beautiful map. I'll give you that. Kind of sad that I've never even played on it. But, I mean, given the context and the nature of what the map does, I guess it makes some sense. Alright, let's grab you. Oh, right, we need to make sure we... I always forget. Unfold the low loader. Make sure we widen out the... there we go. Now we can get on you. Oh, you're still strapped down. Something. Don't forget to unstrap the belts. There we go. Alright. You're out of the way. Let's get you just kind of off to the side for a moment. Alright, let's just make sure we can pick this thing up. Hey, we can get a log. Not very well balanced. But presumably we could now spin this over into a trailer of some sort. probably take out half a dozen people in the process. Yeah, alright. I think we could drop that down into a trailer. Not very well. It's not going to look pretty, but we'll get it. Actually, is there going to be... I'm going to laugh. I don't remember if there is. Is there an auto load feature for the logs? There might be. We just auto load everything. I'm going to try and do it without auto load, but at some point I might just be like, you know what? It's not really that important to get this perfect. Let's get this, we can just use the auto load and make it easier for ourselves. Let me just back you up here somewhere. In fact, you can just back up right there. Okay. Let's go get our other trailer. I guess I could have looked. I look, what I'm looking for this. I look in here. Does it say auto load on there? Yeah, universal auto load. I bet I could just load the logs up myself. We're going to do it once just to prove that we can do it. But, or once or twice, you know, we're going to do it a couple times just to prove we can do it. I probably will eventually just resort to auto load just to make things, make life easier. We're supposed to be having fun, not stressing ourselves out here. I like the semi though, it's pretty cool. What does this thing do? Oh, it lowers those. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's go. Probably didn't turn wide enough. Might be able to get in there. No problem. Alright. Let's go ahead and lower those things down. Just make it a little easier to get over the top of them. And let's see if we can get this log plopped in here. Just to say we did one or two. I want to spin it. Alright. I'm not very good at this. And now we just need to go down. Which one's down? That one's down, I think. Hey, we got a log. We did it! I'm sorry. I'm too excited about the little things. Alright, now we spin it. We go down. Close it up. We got it. I should be spinning the thing. Why am I not spinning the thing? There we go. I was doing the wrong button. I need to bring it a little bit closer. Oh, gotta get up over that little bit. Oh. Oh, this one's a little bit longer, I think. Oh, no, I've got it. Got it on the outside. There we go. Nope. My depth perception is messing with me a little bit. Hey, I think I got it close enough. I'm doing the wrong. There we go. Lego. All right, we technically did it. Now let's see what happens with the auto load. I'm just curious. Look how pretty it is when we auto load. Okay, guys, we tried it. We did it. I'm too much of a perfectionist to be happy with that, though. We're just gonna tuck you off out of the way somewhere, and we'll pretend we used it every single time. I might eventually get rid of you. You can live up on this hill. Guard the hill. At least until we need to chop down the trees over here. Alright, there we go. Alright. At least this part was pretty easy, though. Being able to chop the logs just by targeting them was really easy. So if we just, we turn it on, we... How did I do it a second ago? We got the cut length right. How did I lock on a second ago? Why can't I lock onto this tree? Was it tilted wrong? Oh, that's tilted down. That's tilted up. Why can't I lock onto this tree? Oh, it's just too far away. Ah, that makes sense. Now we align target harvester to the tree and we cut. It's probably a better direction we want to cut these in, but there we go. Now we got 2 logs again. You're not quite getting where I need you to be. Where's it having trouble? What am I doing wrong? It was lining it really nice before. It's like it's not picking up the... There we go. It's like it's having trouble. Like, you can't get that one for some reason. It's not getting the right angle on it. Alright, let me try a different one. Could just be that I'm above the tree and need to be below it or something weird. There we go, that one worked perfectly. Technically I have a little baby spot there, but that's alright. It's working. It's not as bad as I thought. In this part, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Are these little baby trees right here in front of us? Yeah, there's a little tiny tree. I mean, do we want to just cut this thing down and get it out of the way, or do we want to let this thing grow? We probably want to let those little baby ones, presumably they grow. Big thing, you know, we're probably going to get a yarder, right? If the yarder works the way I'm hoping it would work, where it makes it real easy to pull these trees out of the forest, that's probably what we're going to want to grab at some point. There we go. This tree might also be a little shorter than we'd actually like, because it's going to leave a little tiny bit at the end. Now I'll probably try the yarder thing, see what it does. Obviously, again, everything is new. Wait, you're having trouble connecting that one? Why can you not? Oh wait, I had it for a second there. There we go. I mean, we're getting a lot of logs, for whatever that's worth. That tree's going to be in the way, isn't it? It's probably not the safest way to be manhandling these things, but yeah, I left that stump a little high. My whole thing's flipped up. There we go. Grab one more and then see what the yarder is going to do for us. I mean, again, this probably, I probably need to rotate these better, but it's working, so I'm not going to, we might as well just keep doing what we're doing. Alright, so that at least gets us some logs. Yay us. Let me get you out of the way for a second. Let's see what the yarder thing does. I can figure out how that thing works. Because I really just want to be able to pull them out easily over to the road. Get you out of the way. And was there one that's like I know that we got these little trailer ones that we can grab. Was there one that... What does this one do? Can you be used for uphill yarding? I mean, it might come in handy at some point, but how would you set that even up? Up and downhill yarding. Tree planters. Let's see. Do they have a vehicle that does it? We did, didn't we? Like one of these things? Yeah. 4 miles an hour. Is that all? Oh, no, that got some down. Never mind. I thought we had one. I guess we don't. I thought we did earlier. I was looking. Wood chips, if we ever need that. Okay, well then let's grab... I guess we'll grab one of these things. Maybe just grab a tractor, be able to bring it out here. I don't know, this one looks like it might be interesting. Genuinely have no idea how these work. Can pull wood out of the forest with a winch. Interesting. Breaks trunks into wood chips. That actually might be helpful. We do have a few... Or actually, what we need is this tree stump grinder. Get rid of some of the tree stumps, maybe. Forestry mulch. Okay. Let's grab this thing. See what it does. 840 meters. And can pull, presumably, 3 tons. Is that what I'm seeing? And then I guess we're just going to grab us a tractor of some sort. I honestly feel like some sort of half-track tractor would make sense. I don't know. I feel like that's what you would be seeing out in the woods somewhere, just pulling stuff around. I'm leasing so much stuff. All right, we're going to try this just to see what happens. I can go very fast, but it'll get us there. Go fishing for some logs. I've been wanting to play a fishing game for a while. Now we get to go cast our lure out there, see what we catch. What's this over to the right? Some sort of playground? Or I can't drive straight while I'm looking off to the side. Like some sort of playground. I can't drive straight anyway. What am I saying? Hot surface. Second time this train slowed us down here. Alrighty. Let's learn a new piece of equipment. Unfold it. I got that step. I guess that makes sense to me. Now what? Do we do something with it? Oh, enter. Do we enter the vehicle? Oh no, that enters that. Okay, I thought maybe it was a setup yard or rope. Okay, so we actually go attached to something now. Oh, let's put our logs. Can't even see them now. There's one. So come on, hand. What am I doing wrong? Cancel yard? I don't want to cancel it. I want to... How do I... I don't understand. I have to connect it to an end. There's no way this object's too heavy, right? Mass 647 kilograms. That's what? I think it's too heavy for me. It's not. Shouldn't be too heavy for the yarder, right? I'm obviously not understanding something. How do you work? I mean, I can pick up that one. Throw object. I can throw that one because it's light enough. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Might be something that's not mapped to the controller. Let me see if the mouse... I switched to the mouse instead. Okay, let's still pick up the other thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously not understanding something. I would think you would pull it from the end, though. But I also don't see it here either. Yeah. Another one up there. Ponderosa pine. I mean, surely... Yeah, surely these aren't... It's not because these are too heavy. I think this thing pulls, what, over a ton or something like that? This thing pulls... 3 tons. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Obviously just not understanding something. All right, how to use a yarder. Let's call Google. Hey, joystick jockey, how's it going? Move to the location in the forest where you want to harvest trees. That doesn't really help me that much. This is straight from the Farming Simulator website. So one of them can only pull them uphill, and one of them can pull them both downhill and uphill. I thought this one could pull both. Right? I did grab the one that could pull both uphill and downhill. I wonder if I have to attach it to like a standing tree. Or something like that, right? Where there's like a pulley system. Something blocks the way to this tree. Okay. So like what if I just... Can I... Okay, this tree is too small to mount the rope. Okay, search for a higher tree. Okay, what about this one? Okay. All right, all right. So that's starting to make sense now. I get it a little bit. Oh, this is where we're... Okay. It's really strange. I mean, that might not be where I want to put it based on where my logs are, but let's see. Presumably, I should be able to enable carriage follow mode. Okay, we're going to bring the... Okay. I think I figured it out a little bit more on my own than I thought I would. Okay, we're going to pull it from one end, maybe. How do I... Now, attach tree yarder. Okay. And is that just going to pull it back, huh? Oh, it's going to follow me. Yeah, I mean, I do have it set to follow mode. I'm going to get myself killed here, guys. Death by tree. Alright, so presumably now I can now detach the tree. And we got a log here. And I can go grab another one. So weird. Are you ready for Farm Sim 25 to come out? Yeah, I'm ready for it. It'll be good. It'll be fun to have some fun with that game for sure. Hey, Papa Bear. Hey, Broyar, thanks for getting me into this game. I found it in you about 2 weeks ago, and I've been playing nonstop since. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah, all is well with me and my family. I just had my family from out of town come visit my parents. It was awesome. And very, very happy to have them being able to come and visit for the first time out here where I live in Colorado. And sorry, I'm trying to do stuff and talk at the same time. But no, it was great. It was a great time. We got to do a lot of sightseeing and looking at stuff, and really fun, really awesome time. All right, so this yarder thing, a little bit weird at first, but now that I figured it out, it's kind of cool. It'd be really hard to find all our trees, though, I feel like. Definitely very excited about FS22. I'm also kind of excited about trying to figure this lumber stuff out for the first time ever. I want to build a roller coaster so that I can then ride the roller coaster. Alright, presumably I'll have to set up my yarder differently to be able to come over this way. Do I want to just chop this, like some of these baby trees down? Is that a thing we would want to do? Yeah, the yarder's not going to be able to get to that one just based on where it's located. Can it get to these though? It looks like it could. Perfect. Come on. Come on, little thing. Keep pulling it. Keep pulling it. There we go. Okay. Yarder's fun. I was a little worried at first. Now it's kind of fun. This is actually kind of cool. I thought I had one more log. Oh, this one. Is this one close enough to the yarder? All right, very cool. I'm pretty happy with that now. So, can we now temporarily fold you up? Will that detach you automatically? I don't think so. I think I have to go detach it. Presumably I have to go to the tree and detach it. Move carriage to last position, move carriage to yarder. How do I detach you? Oh, remove yarder rope. Okay, so there we go. So let's get you out of the way and pull our truck up here. Very cool though. That was actually fun. I'll have to do a better job of like, oh, there's a log right there. I'll have to do a better job of kind of positioning our logs, like maybe in a straight line or something like that. So presumably now we can just pull our semi up here. And we're just going to take advantage of auto load at this point. Bunch of different types of trees though. Very cool. Can I get over here to these other trees? Just be a little bit precarious, but dodge the logs. Or dodge the trunks, or the stumps is what I meant to say. No baby piece. Alright, I know we had a couple more over this way. Alright, very nice. Alright, we got a pretty good load here. Let's see how much this actually gets us. How was my day? My day was okay. I mean, I had a little bit of migraine today. I always get a migraine when the weather starts to get a little bit bad. What are you doing coming to my lumber yard? This is mine. You didn't even stop at the stop sign, dude. But overall, it was alright. Just kind of had to rest for a little bit after work. Took a little bit of a nap before stream. Oh, do I just back this thing up into the water? Oh, I see the log over there. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That is cool. Or is that my logs, or is that... No, it didn't look like actually my logs, but I think it's effectively my logs though, right? Are these unloading right now? I think they are unloading, aren't they? Sounds like they are, maybe. Do we actually see logs coming in? We do see wood coming in. Alright, so it's not even... It doesn't even... I guess it doesn't matter really... Oh, I don't need the prefab wall turned on. I just need these three. I probably want to focus on one at a time, but that's alright. We'll just do this. My day was good. I've been playing Farm Simulator and watching your videos all day. Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're definitely unloading logs at this point. Assuming that little baby one probably won't be used for anything. I'll probably have to drop that off in the, Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I was wrong. It's still cool. I like watching this go up in there. Alright, is that all our logs? It appears to be all of our logs. How much did that little, not really a full load, maybe half a load get us? We'll wait for that last one to go in there. For a game about farming, I have to say, they have put some time into the lumber side of things. It is definitely well thought out. We got 15,000 liters of wood, which if we're running all three of these, it's not going to give us, you know, a whole bunch, but we will get a good chunk of planks. But we'll need more. You know, we definitely need more stuff than this. Do we want to focus on one at a time? Just to get them done? Or is it okay to spread them out? I wonder. Oh, that's running. I guess we'll go get some more logs. We want to go. All right, let's grab you. I mean, this tree right here in front of us doesn't look too bad. Does it tell us in the help menu, like how forestry stuff, how trees kind of come back? Log. Okay, so tree types. There are 12 types of trees in the game. Wow. Deciduous trees and conifer trees. Okay. Trees are either harvested with a chainsaw or with wood harvesting machines. Okay. I think most of these are like spruce and pine that we're doing now, right? The thickness and length of trunk, as well as the amount of branches, depends on the type of tree. This has direct influence on the sales value and the kind of processing possible. Trees with a lot of branches gain less yield unless you cut off the branches. You can use the branches to produce wood chips if you want to. Tips: conifers for timber production, deciduous trees for wood chip production. Fair enough. Unlike crops like wheat or potatoes, you don't have to prepare your soil. You can plant trees on any kind of soil. There's no need for cultivating, plowing, or applying fertilizer and pesticides. It makes sense. For planting trees, you need a special tree planter. Purchase a pallet of tree saplings from a shop and load it onto the Damcon PL75 tree planter. Blah, blah, blah. Position yourself on your property where you want to plant your trees. Lower the machine, turn it on, start driving carefully in a preferably straight line. The tree planter will automatically plant one sapling after the other. Fill it up again. If all saplings are in the ground, you want to plant even more. Oh, okay, yeah. The different types of trees vary when it comes to duration of growth. Okay. Depending on the type of tree, growth periods can differ between 2 and 24 in-game days. Trees for decorative purpose, we don't care about that. Felling trees, we've been doing that already. Logs and wood chips, we've been doing a little bit of that. And then we can always remove stumps. After chopping down trees, the stumps are left on the farmland. If you want to plant new trees or use the land for other purposes, you need to get rid of the leftovers first. Okay, so we'll get that. Makes sense. Another decent sized tree over here to the left. I guess we'll grab all these trees near the road first. Yeah, I guess, I mean, again, I don't know what to do about these little tiny trees. Almost wondering if we should just clear them out just so we have a nice clear spot to work. Oh, is that one too wide? Is that what that's telling me? I think that's what that's telling me. I think this is too fat. Really, it doesn't even look that fat. So I guess that tells me the difference between the two tree cutters. If that tree right there is just on the edge of too wide. Yeah, that would be my first clue of why I would want to get the other tree cutter then, because we do have some pretty large trees around here then. All right, well, good to know. We can get at least a 12-meter section out of this one. I mean, there might be a reason to let these grow a little bit more. Who knows? But I think for now, we're okay with, until further notice, cutting some of these down. Why are you not connecting? We're having trouble. Just a positioning thing? I think it's because, again, I have to be like downhill from the tree or something weird. Well, you're not targeting. There we go. I like how it lifts it up. I know it's not, I should like rotate it, but it's all right. All right, so we got another tree there. We got some my baby ones here. Wait, tree type is what? What did it say? Not suitable. Okay, that makes sense. Let me get this one over to the left. Excuse me, coming through. I had it for a second there. Still having some issues here on this one. It's just an angle thing. All right. Well, we got a few, and we also know there's a few that we can't get based on size. So and then we got a few trees that we can just cut down with a chainsaw if we just want to get them out of the way. Clear a spot through here. Presumably we're going to want to clear a spot if we're going to be doing some of our own planting at some point. It's capable of handling some pretty big trees, though. All right. Well, how much more are we going to do? There's a dead one back here I'd like to get, if we can. I don't know if we can get it with that other tree in the way. How about this one to the right? I like to clear out all of the kind of clutter here. Make it easier for me to see what I'm doing, kind of what trees I have. Did I not target that one? Let me get you out of the way for a second. We're going to clear some of this clutter up. Come on, where's my line? It's not really giving me the... Might have to clear those out with a mulch thing or whatever it's called. This one I should be able to chop down though. Or not? There we go. I'm gonna up the benches. Come on. We chop you down though? Oh, I don't want to chop you down. You're one of the big ones. I only want to chop down the little ones that are in the way. Alright, let's go with that for now. What was the thing that we can get that will just mulch everything for us? Is it one of these? I can actually use this to pull logs out of the forest, apparently. Yeah, we just grab and pull them out, but I don't think I want to do that. It's got to be one of the other things then. It's got to be one of these. Let me start at the right, because these are all the platinum expansion ones. It'll be the new stuff. Stumps and bushes. Okay. Forest mulcher. So we can grab that. I also just grab a winch. That might not be a bad way to do things either. Grinds down tree stumps and bushes. I don't know, let's grab this thing on the end, because again, I like to try to use some of the platinum expansion stuff. I thought there was one that was just for like little trees too, though. Maybe not. Alright, let's grab this. Should be able to hook that to the front of our thing, I'm assuming. Or is this... Oh, this must get connected to a... Oh, it can connect to one of those. Oh, I guess there's a reason to use that we have already, I suppose. Though we'd have to change its configuration, right? Just get a fast coupler. Okay. Then I guess I can bring you back, grab the fast coupler setup, and... Yeah, that'll at least give us a reason to use that thing. Should use the lumberjack mod. I know the lumberjack mod means I can just pick up trees by hand, but that's not really what I want to do, though. I mean, the auto load mod I think is adds enough to it already. So it begins. Yep, Steven, it does begin. We've already got some stuff being made. We've already got 166 liters of planks. We need what, 6,000 or something like that for this first stage. definitely have our work cut out for us. Should probably write down how much we actually need, so I don't forget. Alright. Unfold you. I believe we needed you as wide as possible. Grab you. You can delete the little trees by tapping Alt key twice. Gotcha. Okay. Can't just unhook that thing, can I? No, I don't think so. I got the best view to be able to see that I'm on the ramp. Oh, this is a lease. But it's not going to matter. Okay, never mind. I just need to return you. And I guess we're going to return you as well. Because we need the bigger machine. Yep. So, we need one of you bad boys with the ability to attach the thingamajigger to it. I don't know that has to be the really big one for this particular component. We'll grab the fast coupler for this. Again, tinted windows because reasons. And then we will grab the bigger one of, what was it? Where is it? These things. 70 centimeters. Is there something else bigger than 70? 80. So maybe we need the biggest we can get just to make sure we don't have to redo this again. Like, I don't know how big those trees actually are just by looking at them. There might be a way to... Is there a way to see just by looking at it? It would be like this one. Just says a length. Doesn't say width. So I think we'll just grab the biggest one we can. Is there anything bigger in this section by any chance? Doesn't look like it. So we'll grab 71. I guess we'll grab the 80. $500,000. That is a doozy. But just to make sure we don't run into any troubles with any trees that we run into. Well, hopefully don't actually run into very many trees. And we'll go grab those. If nothing else, it's cool to see new equipment. I would agree. It's definitely different equipment, definitely a different side of Farming Simulator that I don't normally check out. It's like it's a completely different game, honestly. It really is. I mean, it's like it's a lumbering game that just happens to be made by the guys that make Farming Simulator. Is kind of how it feels. Yeah, there's a lot of good trees on this particular hill. Oh, we need our little thingamajigger to add to that. We need Well, I think it was this thing I was going to try. Is there any difference between these two? 1.8 meters versus... One's 2 meters. It's wider. Do we say wider is better? 2.3 meters. Why not? Let's go for the wider one. Because reasons? Is that going to connect? That looks like it connects to the front. Never mind. That's a different style. So I think we are just going to go with this then. Oh, farming simulator physics. Love it. Hey, there's an ice cream shop. I want ice cream now. Alright, let's see if this thing will do what I want it to do. If this doesn't do what I want, then yeah, I probably will get the lumberjack modded before next stream. I'm not gonna cut the stream out right now and go get it, but I'll get it I guess I wouldn't have to cut the stream out, but I'm not gonna drop out of the game to go grab it now. I'll get it next time. We'll see. But if this thing works, I mean, I don't mind using it. I've used these stump grinder things before, but usually just for like small stumps around the farm. I've never really tried to clear out a forest area before. This forested area reminds me of some of the places I drove through this week with my family. I drove through a lot of the mountainous forest areas of Colorado. Hey, a deer. I've run forklifts and heavy machinery for the last 10 years, and doing it in real life is so much easier in this game. I would imagine, yeah. Truth be told, I actually think my hand-eye, you know, my coordination is probably, it's better than it looks in the game, I would say. Like, I think if I were to try it out in real life, I could probably pick it up relatively quickly. Because partly, you're running, most of the time you're running two different joysticks, right? Or two different kind of controls. Whereas here I'm trying to do it all with a single controller, so it's just a different dynamic. That's alright. It's still kind of fun. Alright, let's make sure I actually unfasten the belts this time. And I don't know, let's just see if we can drop down this thing right here. How do I tilt that down? Oh. There we go. I was like, where's my tilting feature? It's not going to do this type of bush? Or is it only do for stumps? Or is that... I thought it... There we go. There we go. I just wasn't literally down far enough. I'm just... I'm so bad at this. I like how it chops up the land a little bit. Come on. Tilt it this way. Did I get it? I don't think I get the bush. Well, I told you it was going to be a comedic fest, and proof right here. There we go. I just had to come at it. Oh no, I thought I got it. It just got it deleted for a second, and it... Is it just not down far enough, or is this, again, not the right type of tree for it to chop up? Yeah, it's just not chopping that one for some reason. What about these bigger ones? I'm assuming I have to chainsaw these down. I might change my mind about the lumberjack mod if this is not going to be as easy as I was hoping it would be. I've used... Part of the problem might be that I have used, like, modded versions of these from my farms where I could just chop down entire trees and just don't even have to worry about chainsawing them. Oh, no, that time it worked. Okay. Alright, well, that worked. It actually got rid of all of that. I just want to get rid of the brush too, but I don't know. Is that painted? Is some of this brush just painted and I need to... I'm not going to be able to get rid of it with this? Yeah, the super strength is something I don't want. If I could turn off the super strength, that'd be okay with the lumberjack mod. I don't really want the super strength though. I wouldn't mind some of the other features of the lumberjack mod, but just not the super strength itself. Oh wow, that one deleted fast. There we go. Oh. I'm still... The controls are still not natural to me yet. The fact that it's the same controller to tilt the head, like the same joystick to tilt the head as is to go up and down makes it a little confusing. But that's alright. There we go. Alright, somehow that deleted. We'll count it. Oh, that one just chopped it down directly. I'm so bad at this. Alright. Tilt it that way. I don't know why it's not getting this one. I'm just not in the right spot. There we go. I want to get rid of these bushes too, but I don't think this does that. Yeah, I don't think it does that. Can you mow the bushes down? I actually don't know. Obviously we don't really deal with a lot of bushes on our fields usually, so... can I chainsaw them? I don't think I can chainsaw the bushes. Yeah, these are just not chainsawable. Can I... Can I landscape them? No, there's some things you can landscape. Yeah. Okay, so you can landscape them. I mean, it costs some money to landscape, though. So, ideally, there's a better way to do this than landscape the bushes down. There probably is. And maybe that's what the lumberjack mod does. But it's good to know that we can landscape them. Yeah, just paint them away. I think there's a tool on the back of the tractor that will do the job, but I don't remember what. I thought there was a tool for the tractor as well, but maybe I just missed it in the list. Oh, I didn't even look at the use stuff. That kind of nothing relevant to us. Let's see. I thought there was one. I also thought there was a skid steer thing. Like I used to use... That can destroy rocks. That can cut down trees. That can grind down... I've used to use this to grind down tree stumps. I have used this quite a bit. I know that thing definitely works. For tree stumps, though. There's a... Wait. Oh, you can transport big bags with that? That's pretty cool. That one can transport logs, big bags. Front loader, I doubt there's anything in here. Yeah. And I think these are all the same things what I've got. I mean, that one grinds down tree stumps as well, which is great. It says stumps and bushes, so maybe I just attach this to the back. And it'll make it easier to just... Because this one does do the same thing, but it's hard to control. So maybe it's just a matter of grabbing the thing that I can just attach to the back of the tractor. I might grab one of those, see what it does. Let's grab... I don't know, might as well grab the big one. We'll grab our little tractor. We'll see what that does. I mean, the painting will work if I absolutely have to. But it's a little... I don't know. I'd rather just get a piece of equipment I can just run over everything and just get it cleared out for us. He turned so quickly. You can download a mod to free paint anywhere. Yeah, I have a mod that allows me to paint anywhere. Yes, it's not for free, but it does allow me to paint anywhere on the map. I guess I could find one that lets me do it for free. And to be fair, I don't have to get rid of the bushes. It's just for me, my own personal, like, I don't know, clutter, like, sensor. I don't like the clutter. As I clear out a forest, I want to be able to see that I want to see it cleared out. I don't want to have all this clutter on the ground. So, I don't know. For me, it's just a peace of mind, or like just a sensory thing. I don't know. It's weird. Even the grass, honestly, would be fine to get rid of. Which is why the mower might actually be a good idea, but I don't really need the grass. I'm not going to pick up the grass, though, is the problem. This thing can work to just back up and just run over everything, kind of like I'm mowing everything. And I'll be pretty happy with that, actually. Haha. clearing around trees helps locate. Yeah, kind of. I mean, you know, ignore the fact that they're 50 feet tall or whatever. I can't find the trees. I can't. What is it? You can't. I can't see the forest for the trees. It's kind of like. It feels like that a little bit. My goodness, it's already been 2 hours. It does not feel like it's been 2 hours. Wow. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The time has flown that fast trying to figure out a new... like I said, I'm not playing Farming Simulator right now. I'm playing a completely brand new game made by giants. It's called Lumber Simulator or something like that. That's what I'm playing right now is what it feels like. Yeah, technically the controls are the same because it's made by the same company. But it's not the same game. Alright, let's come up here. I like that I've barely been working on a small section of this forested area. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Alright, lower forest mulcher, turn on forest mulcher. Let's go. Oh, it's actually going to mulch the ground. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, this I like. This is okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It even makes the ground all nice and, you know, mulched up. I've got my forwards and backwards mixed up a little bit, but otherwise it's good. There we go. Now this makes me happier. All I need, and it'll do the tree stumps too, won't it? I thought it would. Is it a lowering raising thing? Yeah, I think so. There we go. I thought I got rid of it at some point. I made that one a little bit tall though. That might be the problem. Oh, there we go. I just had it too far. Just needed to pick it up a little bit. Fair enough. Can we get a full tree down? Might have to lift it again. It'll chop the tree. There we go. That's all I need. Like those little baby trees, I don't need those. Just chop the... I mean, I could use them for wood chips, but... not what I'm looking for. Okay, I need to lower it back down. Just want to clear areas and be able to see what I'm doing. This is actually working the way I want it to. And presumably we can come back through and kind of plant in this area at some point and have more trees. This one doesn't have the seat turnaround, right? Yeah. I could grab one of those instead, now that I realize how I want to use it. Which tractors had those? Isn't there another style of tractor I could use for this too? Could I just attach this to a wheel loader? Would that? No, it wouldn't attach to a wheel loader. That's a different attachment. I forget which ones have the seats that turn around. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think any of these do. I don't think any of these do. And I don't like the ones, some of these I don't actually like the way they're styled. We'll make it work. There probably is one I'm just forgetting. It has the seat that turns around. I actually like this tractor a lot personally. I use this a lot on some of my maps. Blue Vultra does. Blue Vultra. Blue Vultra. Am I blind? Did I just miss the Blue Vultra? Vultra. I just went past it, did I? Blue Vultra. Is it a medium? Fent 900. Fent 900. This one does? Like these right here? Must be a different one you're talking about. I'm assuming it would have the steering wheel on the back if it did. There's a Fent 900, okay. It doesn't have the steering wheel on the back. That's what the internet says, huh? Okay. Like, am I wrong? It would feel like it would have to have a steering wheel on the back of it in order for it to actually be able to turn around. Because, like, for example, I know which one of these. I know one of these like little baby tractors has a turnaround. I think it was one of the ones for the olives or something like that had like a turnaround. I think it has a steering wheel on the back and the front. I just don't remember which one it is. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll find it. I'll look it up later. Valmet 8750. Let me just go this way. Valmet 8750. I might not have it. It could be that these are modded tractors, maybe? And I just don't have them. Q Series Valtra. Medium tractor Q Series Valtra. Doesn't visually look at it. That doesn't mean it doesn't, but it doesn't visually look like it does. Oh, here we go. Reverse driving. See, there we go. So there's the little steering wheel. So, okay, we can get this one with it. Cool. Good to know. Can we get, we can't get treads on this, can we? Nope. Would have been nice if we get treads. All right, well, I'll play around with it later. We might got another different one later. I might look around, see if I can either get a modded one or something. Not a big deal. I mean, I can get used to just hitting the other button. And it effectively works the same. Presumably, I could also just get a tractor where I could mount this thing on the front instead of the back, and it would effectively do the same thing, right? So I just happen to have one that goes on the back because I wanted one with treads. He's working pretty good, though. Cutting through those stumps real nice. Yeah, I just need a 3-point on the front. That would work. Which actually, that's why I like this tractor, because it does the treads, so it'll be easier to kind of move around here, but it also has the 3-point on the front. I don't like these tractors at all. Or actually, is this one of the ones that bends in the middle? I don't like the tractors that bend in the middle. They drive me up the wall. I think this one does, right? The ones that, I don't know. It's not my style. I don't like it. It just weirds me out. Don't, you know, whatever. All right, this little device is actually making me very happy right now. Like, I feel like I'm clearing stuff out. I can see where I'm going. I can see the progress I've made in the forest. I guess the last thing I do want to do before I cut the stream is I do want to plant some trees just to see the planting process. Oh, I need to put it back down again. Rear wheel turning on combine. Yeah. The rear wheel turning combines. The sugar beet, some of the sugar beet harvesters, they kind of, what I call wiggle. They wiggle, and it kind of, it weirds me out a little bit. I don't know. I mean, it's good for making them turn sharper. I get it. It's definitely a functional feature, but it just, I don't know, messes with me. This is my head. All right, cool. Let's clear out some good space. I'm quite happy. Can I just move forward? Will it clear it out when I go over it this way? I will. So I guess that's also an option. All right, let me pick up these logs, and then let's plan on planting something before the end of the stream here. See if we can figure that process out a little bit. I'm gonna put you on the hill, which I guess means we really don't need this thing anymore. I'll keep it in case we decide there's a spot that we just want to use it, but I think this thing's a little bit of annoyance to use for me personally. Without having two joysticks where I can really tweak everything properly, trying to do it with a controller is just not fun. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's, we don't need you. We need you to go pick up the log. Oh, let's leave this hooked up. Let's go pick up the logging trailer here. I guess I'll leave you right here because we're gonna have to go pick up that other thing in a minute anyway. Yeah, this area, the fact that it's mostly cleared out makes me very happy. I'm like that. I had to do my first sugar beet harvesting contract today, and the trailer they gave me wouldn't fit under the harvester. I think you can raise. I mean, just to make sure, because I didn't know this for a while, you can raise and lower some of the arms. So you might want to just look at that to make sure that it's not one of the ones that you can raise the arm up a little bit more. Like the default height, there's definitely plenty of trailers that it will not work with, but I think most of the time you can raise the arm, the output. These little tiny logs. I really hope they have auto load in FS22 just by default. It's just a quality of life thing. Oh, that one's got some branches on it. That's all right. The feed arm on the harvester. Yes, feed arm on the harvester. Correct. Try that. So yeah, I got to go see lots of stuff this week. We went and we saw some wolves. There's a wolf, I guess sanctuary or whatever you want to call it, here in Colorado, and we got to go see the wolves there. If you're ever in kind of central Colorado areas, I definitely recommend it. It's pretty cool. And we actually got to go see some chipmunks. There's a place up in the hill or in the mountains of Colorado, a little town called St. Elmo. It's a little ghost town. And you can go up there and they give you, for like $5, you can get a little bag of sunflower seeds. And you sit down on the ground there and the chipmunks will literally come and crawl up on you. Like they'll sit on your arms and legs and they'll crawl up on you and eat the sunflower seeds out of your hands and stuff like that, which is really cool. You know, very unique, very interesting. Kids love that, obviously. I mean, what am I saying? I loved it. It was cool. So we got to do that. Another place we got to go see is the Royal Gorge Bridge. It's a kind of a canyon or a kind of a, well, it's a gorge. It's literally what it sounds like here in Colorado. It's very, very cool. Do you have to harvest the sunflower seeds first? Yes. And unfortunately, it cost me $500,000 just to get my kids to, oh, no, stop. Oh no, we mistakes have been made. Brakes. Yeah, so it cost me $500,000 to take my kids to go feed the chipmunks because you know how expensive harvesters are. But no, seriously, it was very cool, awesome. We went and we drove up I guess what has now been named Mount Blue Sky. They changed the name. It used to be named after some governor who did something bad somewhere. So, as they're prone to do these days, which, I mean, I have no dog in the fight, so to speak. It sounds like a bad way to say that. I don't believe in dog fighting. I have nothing in there as far as whether you should rename something based off of some evil person or not. I don't care, but they did. So it's called Mount Blue Sky, and we drove up that mountain. That was a lot of fun. Saw some elk, saw some goats, saw some sheep, some rams. I saw some really cool rams with the big curly horns. Those are really cool. I was actually within like 10 feet of one. On the other side of a fence. I was not approaching a ram. I'm not that dumb. But I was on the other side of a fence being able to see a ram. It was very cool. There were some stupid kids. Not my kids. Some other kids. That were like trying to go challenge the ram and go like get close to it so their mom could get them a selfie picture. And I'm like, I'm literally like thinking to myself, this mom's about to get a picture of their kid getting bucked in the chest by a giant, you know, by a big old ram. This is not gonna go well. People are dumb. Please, if you ever go see wildlife outdoors, do not approach giant wildlife. Chipmunk's fine. Go approach a little baby chipmunk. That's different. Do not approach something that is big enough to knock you on your feet or worse. So many people do stupid things like that. I don't get it. People approaching oh, I saw some bison, of course. I mean, that was cool. But people approaching bison and stuff. You see that in Yellowstone all the time. I mean, people are dumb. Wild animals will hurt you. Yes. Yes, they will. It's kind of in the name. I don't know. Wild. I'm just saying. You know? Now, the Wolf Sanctuary does have a thing where if you pay some extra money, the VIP package, you can actually go sit down with the wolves and they'll come up to you and they'll like, and you have to, and they say like, they tell you that if they kiss you, you have to let them like lick you because otherwise they'll be offended or something like that. Apparently wolves up until they're 2 years of age are a little bit more friendly, so to speak. I wouldn't say this about wolves in the wild. Obviously wolves in the wild are a little bit different. Wolves in like these conservation areas, they're friendly up until the age of 2 years of age, but once they hit 2, almost to a wolf, they immediately just, they're no longer friendly with, you know, humans or anything like that. So they kind of have to self-retire, and so then they just become, you know, wolves that they could keep at the sanctuary for other reasons. Is it not going to take these? Okay, there it goes. Got a lot of wood though. We're doing good. So I guess we could fast forward to tomorrow just to see, yeah, I might do that just so we can see the pallets coming out and see what those look like. Maybe drop off our first load of things to the roller coaster. Yeah, I might actually do that. Yeah, I'll actually, this lumber mill is really cool. I'm assuming the other lumber mills don't have this whole feature where you can drop them off in the water and they get pulled up like that. This is actually a really cool feature. I guess I'm gonna drive the rest of these over to the wood chipper. I'm assuming that'll make the rest of this stuff easier. Do my pallets get spit out over there, I'm assuming? Maybe? It's actually a really, really cool. I thought it was somewhere over here I can drop these off. Or do I have to like actually pick them up and drop them off or something weird? I might have to actually pick them up. I got a log on my tire over there. I don't know where these would go. That's true. I mean, I don't even know why I'm chopping any of this wood down. Look at all this wood that... I just bought this place. Do I not get to just use this wood over here? Look at all those logs. Actually, these are not real logs, right? I can't just come up and load up. That would be hilarious. Alright, done with the roller coaster, guys. That was a very short stream. Just kidding. there not a place to... Maybe over here? What is this up here? Container warehouse. Okay. Alright, I may just unload these somewhere. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what? Yeah, I probably will. I thought there was like an easier place to put this. I'll just unload them over here by this thing. I don't think they'll just get consumed. Because it doesn't have like a little spot to consume them, but at least I'll know they're here in the area. Actually, I bet if I turn around just to make sure give it the best chance of being in the right spot. I guess the biogas plants don't really have like a outline of where you drop off some of the things, do they? They just kind of drop them near the thing. Oh, it's on the left. I'm used to... When I was doing it before, it's always on the right. It's okay. Good enough. We have some logs. If I ever decide to pick those up... Actually, I probably could pick those up now. I don't think those are that big. Can I drop this in there? Is that a thing? No. Is that not the thing? I thought it showed that on the, menu. It's under the... Silverrun. There we go. Sawmills. Yeah, throw smaller trees and branches into this machine. So, I just missed, I guess. I don't think I can set it in there, can I? Not really. I'm not tall enough. There we go. I heard it moving. Oh. I didn't think me throwing things would be the entertaining part of this. Can't get a good angle on this. I have to pick it up from the end, I think. Like a bat. Come on. There we go. Now maybe I can throw it. There we go. We need to go grab... Okay, we're going to fast forward to tomorrow. So let's just do that real quick. So we can see some of the pallets come out. Oh, that's cool. I like that haze coming over. That's pretty cool. Oh, hello. All right. Let's see if these things pallets spit out over here like I expected. Yep, I already see them. Nice. Still got quite a bit of wood over there. We've got just long planks. We've got wood beams. All right. And then we've got, I guess, smaller planks over here. Cool. I guess we'll keep running with the same semi. I don't know if there's any reason to get another semi or anything like that right now. I'm only one person. We've only got one driver. I guess we don't need a second semi for any reason. Kind of on the wrong side over here. Well, I guess I can go up this way. There we go. Just want to leave the trailer over here in the area. Probably not going to be a lot of workers being used on this run. It's not really... I'm one person. There's not really a lot for workers to do. I think I could technically use that thing as a loader, as a something to load stuff. Right? Let's see what I'm looking for. My brain. Sometimes I have to My brain works faster than my fingers do, or vice versa. I grabbed this one. Yeah, so we can load onto that. Gonna have to get a second trailer. Just a few stumps over here. Oh, I was like, what is going on? I did not fill you up. Sad thing, you know what's really sad about that situation right there? I guarantee you there's been a bunch of people who've done that in real life. Forgot to fold up their the ramps and start driving down the road with a ramp sticking out the end. Guarantee you that has happened in real life. It's actually hold quite a few pallets over here. That's nice. Oh, all the time. Yeah, for sure. As dumb as I am in this game, half the things I've done in this game have been done in real life by somebody. So whatever that tells you. Can I not grab that one? There we go. Yeah, this low loader's going to be able to hold a lot of stuff. It's nice. Cool. Let's go start building a roller coaster. And actually, I do want to try the planting trees. We got 30 minutes left, so I want to plant some trees just to see that. And then I also want to check out the iron mine so we can kind of see what that's going to look like. Actually might not need all this. I might be able to sell some of this for other things, or maybe drop this off at some of the facilities to build some of the other components that we need. Problem with building the roller coaster though is that it's not going to where am I going actually? It's not going to actually make us any money, right? So if we wanted a way to make money, we'd have to we're way up there. We literally just take this road all the way down and around. Okay. This map's pretty big actually. How much is this stuff worth that we got on here? Tell me here, wouldn't it? Not bad. We got $100,000 worth of stuff sitting here, basically. That's pretty good. It really wasn't that much work. Wow, lumbering is... And granted, I do have it on the medium difficulty, so... Shave off a little bit of that money for... If we were doing on from scratch, but honestly, the lumber stuff is actually kind of lucrative. Get some good money. Even if this was only worth like 60,000 bucks on the start from scratch run or the hard economy, that's still not bad. It takes us a lot of work to get $60,000 on from farming, and we can effectively do this every month, right? Go chop a few trees every single month. Keep the thing running all the time. I don't actually remember how much it needed. Oh, it sells it. Oh wait, did I just sell it and not do it for the thing? Or did I actually... Did it count for both? But it's got stuff in storage. I'm confused. Is it using it? Or do I put it all in storage and then it use? I don't know how this thing works. How does the roller coaster work? Because I wasn't expecting to get money for that. Roller coaster. Prefab, yeah. Deliver these resources to the roller coaster, start building it. Okay, I'm assuming... Like, I don't see another place to deliver it unless I'm blind. I'm assuming that counted. So we need wood beams. Oh, we got wood beams. So we got, if I'm reading this right, we've got half the wood beams we need. We've got all the planks that we need, more than enough planks along. So we actually just need more wood beams, metal, floor tiles, and staircase railings. So in our production facility, I should make sure that we're only getting wood beams for now, because we need more of those. And then I guess we should buy the floor place just so we can start making that. I believe that was this one. Flooring factory. Where's the buy? We got a flooring factory now. And what do you need? You just need raw wood, or do you actually need planks? So actually, no, in retrospect then, we do actually need, well, we can either do planks along or planks, so it doesn't really matter. So we can just turn one of these back on, I guess. Let me see what's the other thing we needed? Flooring and then the railings, right? Staircase railings. And that would be gonna be one of these. Wood turner, maybe? Let me see. I think we can check it in the construction, can't we? Yeah, wood turner. So let's grab that. Can we not visit you? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I was like, what is going on? Visit. Wood turner. Sell wood, no. Buy wood turner. Okay. So now we can see what all we need for that. Presumably you don't need. I doubt you would need. So you can take wood. You can turn just raw wood into it. Or we can just keep doing the planks. So I guess we'll do planks along, because that'll cover for both the floor tiles as well as the railings. We'll just do that. We'll keep dropping wood off up there. We'll get some planks along, some wood beams, and that'll take care of all of that. And then the last thing we need is the metal, right? So, metal, I know that there's a dump truck up there at the site, right? Let me go visit it. But I don't know that that's public use dump truck, right? No, it'll let us get in it. Okay. We just can't teleport to it, basically, right? We can't jump to it. It's not the metal? Where's the metal come from? Or the ore? We have to actually pick it up with a with that thing? I bet we do. So let's, oh, sorry, go back. We can't navigate to it. I keep forgetting. I just said that. We got to visit here, which might mean we might want to get our own up here, but I think we can grab you. Presumably pick up some metal. Oh. Yep. We get some metal ore. And then let me make sure I don't try to teleport. Let me get out. Back you up. Here we go. Oh. Abbott. I'm gonna do that every time. It is such a habit to try to just zip over to the next car. Like I said, I might just want to get my own. Wow, this dump truck's gonna be able to hold a lot though. Could you park a conveyor belt under there? Probably, yeah. Usually conveyor belts, you are correct, can be parked under here, and then you just back up a truck and it'll auto-load. That's assuming the conveyor belt can run the ore, which it should. I don't know why it wouldn't be able to. That's a good idea. I've done that before with some things. Front loaders I can do. Front loaders are not too bad to control with the controller, because there's only like 2 controls, right? Up, down, tip the bucket. That's it. It's very, very easy controls. How much can we put in this thing? Looks like we're basically full. Okay, so what do we take this now? Let's see. What do we got down here? Oh, there's the boatyard. Wouldn't mind making a boat at some point just to try that out as well. Assuming there's got to be something on the map, right, that already does this for us. Pet accessories. I will say there's a lot of wood stuff, right? You could do so much with the wood stuff. I don't see it unless I'm blind. The belt will work. See someone else use it for them. Okay, well then we might get one of those and set that up there at some point. Not that I mind using the front loader. The front loader's easy, but it's not a bad idea. Paper factory. I'm probably blind. Unless it's up here with it. The mine shaft, debris crusher. Okay, maybe we have to build it. And we want the iron furnace is what we want. I didn't see one of those listed. Unless I'm blind, I just didn't see it. I don't think it's one of these other drop-offs. I think these are all just literally just drop-offs, right? We can't buy these. I don't know why I just clicked on the gas station. Kind of sure I know that the gas station is not an option. Vintage clothes. Fire departments. That's right. That's the Waffle House. We already know what this thing up here is. The containers. All right. Yeah. So I don't see it. So I do have a mod that allows me to build stuff anywhere. So I could just put it up here with all this stuff. Wow, this thing's giant. I could put it up over here somewhere. Just say that it's a building that existed. Where would it spit it out at? I don't see the output. Am I blind? I don't see the output. Graphic. There's a Waffle House, yes. Yes, there's a Waffle House. Best map ever. I'm a little scared that it's going to be back there. It's going to be in a weird, awkward spot. I don't want to even mess up the land, though. That's the problem. I kind of want to put it in a... Like, I don't mind this spot over here. It's nice and flat, but I'm worried that it's... I don't want it to mess up too much of the land if we can help it. I just don't know where the drop-off is. Oh, there, I see it now. I see it now. It's on that side. Okay, I see it. So maybe something like this. Pop it back up there. Up on the hill. We should be able to get to that. Bring our little bulldozer up here to clear out some of this land. Oh, look at there. That goes. That's awesome. Very cool. Oh, it actually doesn't take that. It doesn't hold that much. We're not going to be able to... We're not have to do much with this at all. Oh, it does hold more. Why did it not... Why did it stop? Oh, it must be the... Maybe it filled up the conveyor. Yeah, okay. So it fills up the conveyor and it just... I mean, truth be told, if I built it this close, I could just run a bunch of conveyors from over there and just keep filling this thing up. That would work. All right, how much metal do we actually need? It's actually almost 1-to-1. So we really don't need much at all. Yeah, this will be fine. We don't need really much metal. For the roller coaster, we needed what, 480 or 3 something like that. It was not much. 480. Yeah, so that'll be, we've got more than enough iron ore there to take care of that first, at least the first round. Obviously there's going to probably be more down the road. So really at this point we're just waiting for a few more wood beams, the floor tiles, and the staircase railings. It's just efficient. Yes, it is just efficient. That is true. All right, last thing I wanted to do, we got 15 minutes, is plant some trees just to see what that's going to kind of look like and how, if we can kind of get a good plan for how we want that to work. So we want to come to forestry equipment. Was there a machine that did it? Again, I don't remember. I don't think there was. I'm just reading the descriptions. Didn't look like it's. So transport, mulcher, cuts down, breaks trunks into wood chips. Yep. Tree planter. So there's a tree planter there. Okay, there's that kind. And then there is. I do want to get one of these winches at some point. I think these winches might be. I mean, don't get me wrong. The feller thing that we got is awesome. The yarder, not feller. The yarder is awesome. But these winches might just be easier just to go hook up to a log and just zip it right over to the tractor. What's the length of these? Doesn't say. And I don't know how far they go, because obviously the yarders go up pretty far. Transport, blah, blah, blah. This is another tree planter. How does that work? 240 pieces. Okay, so this one does the... What are the 2 types of trees again that we got? We want... What kind of trees did we want? It told us we wanted what we wanted. We want the... Where was it? That told us a second. There we go. We want the spruce and the pine. We want the ones that we cut with an actual harvester. Some of the trees, it takes 2 years in game to grow tall enough. Only reason I haven't done any forest stuff, I don't have that kind of patience. Yeah, that's true. I thought they took a couple of years usually. So we want the spruce and the pine. So presumably... That one does do pine trees, right? So... I just don't understand how what this does. Like, how does it plant? Does it dig and then plant or something? Like, this one makes sense to me. I get how this one works, because it just cruises along. It's like any type of seeder that we've ever used. It just cruises along the ground and plants them in. This one makes sense. I don't understand this other one. So maybe I'll grab both just to see. The whole point of this is to experiment anyway. What's the combinations? Oh, it has to be connected with one of those things. I don't like that. We're not doing that. Okay. We're going with this. I don't want to have to connect to the arms that I have to raise and lower. You guys have already seen enough of a clown show today to know that that is not going to work. And so we just need to grab, we want to grab the tree saplings here. And we need some tree saplings. I don't know how many we need. Sorry, not those. We want these. I don't know how many to grab. We're just going to grab a few. It's 5. How many does this thing hold? 1 piece. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but is it really? Surely it doesn't do just one at a time. That would seem a little slow. And let's grab us a tractor. Do we just want to grab the same tractor? You use the same tractor again? I guess we can. No, this is going to be our special. We're going to use that one for something else. We're going to have that one be a special tractor for us. I'm actually going to grab this little Kloss tractor. I like this thing. Now, the last time I planted trees, I just planted them on a field. So I don't know if I've ever planted them out in, like, the middle of nowhere. So is it really just going to grab one at a time? Okay, so we'll probably need to bring the semi down to pick up a bunch of these to bring up to us. It's alright. We'll run with this for now. Did I want to grab... What was the thing I was thinking about grabbing to put on the front? Or was it just our little chopper thing? That might have been what I was thinking about grabbing on the front. I thought there was something else. Oh, I know what it was. It was the winch. Can we put a winch on the front? Don't think it really matters which one. I just want to try it out. Technically, we need a weight on the front of this thing anyway. We'll see if that works. Shame there's not an attachment for the front of the tractor that just stores the saplings. Just like a little... Yeah, that would be nice. There might have been a way to... No, there's not any trailer. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. We can bring the semi down and just load up a whole bunch of those. Have them ready to go. Although, to be fair, 20 trees. I mean, we were cutting down, what? 5, 6 at a time? And we got plenty of materials from that. 20 trees is going to be more than enough for anything we need to do. And I've got 5 of these pallets, so we're not going to need that many pallets just to kind of keep the process rolling here. Only bad thing about this tractor is it's not very fast. Otherwise, I do like it. Alright, let's see. I don't know, let's just grab a little straight line over here somewhere. We'll just kind of run up the side here, see if we can put a few down. Turn on tree planter, lower tree planter. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Presumably it'll space them out properly. Yep, there we go. There's another one. Obviously, in the context of a field, we just have these all in a straight line, but I don't think it matters too much to spread these out a little bit here. Those might be a little close together. All right, I think that's pretty good. Got 15 planted in that little area. Do I have any logs I can haul? I want to try out the winch. Do we have anything? I don't think I had any extras lying around anywhere. Okay. We'll try out the winch later then, I guess. Do still have some stumps around that I would like to get rid of at some point, but not a big deal. There's a little tree. Looks good. Oh, that actually did that actually make a field? By the way that did that? That's interesting. I didn't realize that was effectively making a field. What does it look like on the map? Oh, it does look like a field area. That's interesting. I did not realize it did that. Okay. Anything else we wanted to try out before the end of the stream here? Guess I could fast forward again just to see these trees grow a little bit. Get a gauge of how much they're going to grow. Is there a planting season for trees? Let me see. I'm going to look for a calendar. For poplar there is. Not for the trees that we're planting though. I don't like that. What do you not like? Oh, you don't like the winding field on the map. Yeah. That's not really why I was doing the clearing the brush to make a field. So I'm kind of with you there. I don't know if I like the fact that it shows up as a field. It's a little weird. Not exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, so these don't really grow that much, do they? Between cycles. So I think somebody said it was, what, 2 years? So we're going to have to wait a little while. And truth be told, probably what I would do is, and I just wanted to experiment, probably what I would do is I'd clear out this entire hill and then plant this entire hill, and then I would move on, right? So so that way I'd have one hill done, it's getting planted, or kind of one section done, it's getting planted and moved on, and then I would go kind of find another spot and go clear out a good chunk there, and then replant that. And so then I would have like a cycle of trees that can kind of grow through. And I think that's kind of what they do in real life, right? They clear one area, replant, then move on to the next area, clear, replant. Well, I say that's what they do in real life. It's what they do in real life if they're being responsible. They're not always responsible, obviously, unfortunately. Seed it, yeah. I can put some sunflowers down. Get some chipmunks. Cool. Well, I don't know. I actually had more fun than I thought I was going to. I mean, I definitely learned some things that I don't like. I still don't. I'm not good with the arms and the multi-axis things. Like I can do a wheel loader. I can do I can load up. You know, when we were doing the cows, I can load up you know, straw bales and things like that. That's fine. It's up and down. That's all it is. I can't do my brain, I guess, or whatever, cannot do I got to twist it, I got to raise it, I got to extend it, I got to lower. I mean, I got to, and open and close. I can't, that's too many steps. My brain does not function that well. So I don't think we're going to be using this thing too much more. It's fine. But I like this thing. This thing works great, other than the fact that it makes a field. That's a little annoying. I wonder if I can, what if there's a way to turn that off? There might not be. But I'd like to try out the winch. I guess I can try out the winch now. For like, there's a little log over here. I just want to see what it kind of does. Where was the log? I saw it earlier. Where did I see the log? I had like a little baby log that I could technically pick up myself, but I could have sworn I saw it over here. I've got this line strung out here. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna wind the log. We're going to wind the thing around all the trees. There we go. Now let's see if we can winch it. That's a lot of line. Release the winch rope. Oh, it goes back. That's pretty cool, though. I'm happy. This definitely having more fun than I thought. We're making a lot of steps. Like, I don't know how many steps there are to the roller coaster, but we've already gotten a lot of stuff for this first step already. And that didn't take much. And we get paid for it. I did not realize we were going to get paid for it. I probably could have done this on start from scratch mode. And we could have actually run this as a real run where we had to actually make money off of things. Because I was afraid that we weren't going to make money off the roller coaster. And therefore, it was going to really hurt us in the long run. But we might have been able to do this as a start from scratch. Part of me is tempted to just restart it as a start from scratch and just, now that I know what equipment I want, now that I know kind of the process, we can actually kind of plan it out as an actual run. I don't know. You guys can let me know. It's what they're supposed to do. Yeah. You can let me know what you guys think as far as if I should just restart this as a start from scratch and just play it out as a real run, or if I just continue to have fun until FS25 comes out. I mean, either way is going to be fun, but you know what I mean? Like, just continue to just not care and just keep doing money. Or keep ignoring the money, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let me know. We got plenty of time. We got, what, 4 months? Right about 4 months, right? Until FS25. So we got several live streams to get through this. So it doesn't matter if this takes a little longer. We do need to try and use up all that time as much as possible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And we'll come back and do some more of this next time, either starting it over with start from scratch or just continuing this particular run, and we'll go from there. But I had fun. Hopefully you guys did too. Got to see me do some stupid stuff, but also learn how to do some things and kind of learn what we like. And I think we found a pretty happy place where I think we're gonna be able to get cruising pretty good on get some lots of lumber stuff going through next time. But my next live stream will be Saturday. We're playing Mali in Civilization 6. We're actually doing the Monopolies and Corporations mode because I've already played as Mali a couple times. I haven't won as them technically, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try out the Monopolies and Corporations mode for them. And then I have Monday, we'll be back to Football Manager, and we'll be back for this next Wednesday for some more Lumber Simulator. Not Farming Simulator, Lumber Simulator. Glad to catch live stream. Hope you have a great night. I say if they're enjoyable contracts to start over. If not, just have fun. Yeah, we'll see. We'll play it around with it. But again, I do appreciate everything you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time.